Hi, is this Christina?
Yeah.
Hey. All right. I have you on speaker. Let me know if you can hear everyone. Someone say something.
Hello.
All right. So is Josephine, is that her name? Is she going to be able to get on?
I haven't heard anything, but I'm recording it for her. So
Okay.
she'll be able to at least watch it back. So yeah, let's try to get this done quick because I don't think any of us want to spend a lot of our Saturday doing this.
True.
Okay. So like I just sent out an email of like talking points I really wanted to talk about. Did you guys see that last night?
That was awesome.
I'll go look at it.
Hey, it's fine. I said it at like 9 o'clock, so I don't blame you for not checking it. But I feel like the biggest thing is getting what we're researching down, like our questions. And then once we do that, developing our questions for our survey will be way easier because we've talked about a couple ideas because it kind of has to change from what we originally put. The teacher wanted us to do something a little different that would be easier for a sample. So what do you guys think about that?
Well, Christina, did you put like some, I think in the email you sent, didn't you put in some research questions you were thinking?
Yeah. Because the reason why I did that was to broaden it, because that is such a small population. Looking at one of the papers that was cited, it actually, so if you're thinking about all the drivers on the road, and there was only, or yearly, there's only 3,000 that's killed, and only so much thousand injured, 1,000 injured. That's so tiny. You didn't have all the stats, but the people are actually on phones but never caught. There's hundreds of thousands. I'm like, wow, we're talking about a really small population. And plus, we can't really ask people questions about their illegal habits. And potentially it's immoral too. And also, if we're going to ask people about what they did, that's kind of awkward, right? To take people back to, and kind of unethical, to take people back to a time when they're probably really sorry about that and probably feel really bad about what happened, knowing that you were the cause of an accident or something. You did it because you're on your phone and they were like asking people about that to tell us about it, right? Doesn't that seem like really sad?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think just broaden it to talk about what other people have seen. And I'm sure lots of people see it, right? All the time, like down the road, you can tell if somebody's on a phone. I mean, I'm driving right now and I'm doing it, but I'm using my Bluetooth. I'm not touching a phone.
We approve.
Yeah, and even as like a passenger in a car, like how often have you seen, the driver get distracted with either, incoming phone call or some sort of like, GPS.
Yeah.
I like those.
Oh yeah. I pulled up, Christina, I pulled up your email, and it's interesting because Sam, one of the survey questions you put was like, have you ever been in a vehicle driven by someone using a cell phone in their hand? So that would be a good survey question because it's not like illegal, but someone else was. And so, and then Christina, I love how you followed it up with like, if you have, did you attempt to get the driver to put down the cell phone?
Yeah, that'd be great stuff to focus on. But yeah, I think because Christina, when I originally got your email, I was a little confused about it, but now with you explaining it a little bit more, I definitely like the way that it's headed.
Yeah. So like we can survey like if they see someone or if they've been in a car. Or we could also ask too, like, have you ever been in a car accident where the driver was texting? So then it's like we can still address like the accident, but also it's not them, it's like someone else.
Yeah, That's good.
Yeah.
Christina.
And
So yeah, that's good. Like the other drivers, the other car, she knew that was that fault, but added.
Yeah. Can you guys hear Christina? Are you guys? Is that good? Okay. Yeah, they can.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure I'm like I'm holding the phone in the right place. So, what if we're gonna do that? What do we want to change our research questions to? We could.
I put two suggestions. That was two of my suggestions for a research question, and then the follow-up question that would match it.
Oh,
I don't know what they are right now, but
yeah.
Anyway, put two of them.
So you said, is handheld cell phone use still very common today with technology like Bluetooth being increasingly used in vehicles? So is that what you're saying as a research question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what
like
do you
that.
think, right? Because these papers, they're a few years ago, but within the last 5 years or less even, right, it seems to have expanded so much that the cars standard even have.
Yeah. No, I think that's really good. I think we should just use everything Christina typed.
Yeah, I think they're all really good.
Because the second one is, do passengers reprimand drivers for being on cell phones while driving, thus helping ensure a safer ride?
I put that because my brother, for one, is notorious. I happen to know people that is like that, and it irks me so much to be in the car.
No, it's true. My dad is a real estate agent, so he's always on his phone, like texting, talking.
Oh, man.
Insane.
yeah, my one suggestion, and feel free to say no to this, is just adding like a third research question, which I feel like would still go great with all of these, and say like, how often do you observe a driver or even yourself are on something besides just like a cell phone, like another app? I don't know.
So we can, instead of like talking, we can add as well like app use while driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we could do that.
Yeah, that's good.
And just remember to keep it a yes or no question for the research question. That's what the teacher has noted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those have to be a yes or no.
For the research questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
On that Google sheet paper.
Oh, yeah.
Comment at the bottom. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. She posted something and she was like, most people haven't used this. And we were like, oh, we used all of it.
We did. I know. I saw her comment. I was like, what do you mean you want us to use it? The instructions say to write it in a written out format. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Kind of funny. Okay, so do we want to just type up all these questions in our
in the Google Doc, yeah.
Okay. And then should we just do like, because we'll probably do like demographic questions first for a questionnaire. And then do we want to just do like 1 or 2 questions for each research question?
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
We can't have over 20, right? So we have to like 20 questions. Is that it?
Yeah, I think the shorter you keep it, the better it is. Like, I hate surveys that's so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Right?
I think people
Yeah,
will
that's
be likely to do it if it's like shorter too.
Yeah. And we could even put like questions like for the survey, like how often do you observe other drivers doing this?
Yeah.
How often do you how often do you yourself do this while driving?
Like list off specifics.
Yeah. And they can just like check the boxes.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
We are on a roll.
Yeah.
Done. Thank you, Christina, for your questions and your preparation.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just getting to the Google Doc right now.
Okay, and that will definitely help with making better, more questions, because I feel like this was my biggest concern, getting like the research questions solidified and figuring out where we wanted to go with this. Because after this, it's pretty much just plugging stuff in.
Yeah, true. And downhill from here.
Let me see.
I work with a lot of older people too, so I could get some older people views. Maybe that would help.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam, are you just like at the bottom of the Google Doc?
Yeah, it's right where we were writing a couple days ago. It's like page 2, I guess. Sorry.
No, you're good. There you are. Okay. I scrolled like all the way down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay, Christina, so I'll redo them. So the first one is the one you put, is handled cell phone use still very common today with technology like Bluetooth being increasingly used in vehicles? Second one, do drivers use their phone for other uses other than phone calls while driving, i.e. maps, texting, social media? 3, do passengers reprimand drivers for being on cell phones while driving, thus helping to ensure a safer ride? Love it. So good.
Okay.
How do you feel, Christina?
Oh, good.
Okay. And then probably, because you're driving, right, Christina?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll wait for you to Sam to submit it. Do you think, just to make sure Christina and Josephine can look at it?
Yeah, I don't think it's even due today, is it?
No, I think it's Wednesday. So.
Okay, Wednesday. And so the big thing now is questions.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Because we have to submit our whole survey, right?
Yeah, we have to submit our survey Wednesday. So,
maybe we could do it real fast.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very hard. If you want, I've had a little experience with Qualtrics. So if people want to write out questions that they have, and then I can input it into Qualtrics and make it look all pretty and stuff.
Perfect. Do we need to submit our
sounds good.
Qualtrics survey?
Yeah, she said it has to be. I know she did say something about Qualtrics, that it didn't have to be specifically that, but it has to be a PDF. But if we can get all of that done, I feel like it'll save us headaches further down.
And then we can just submit that link to her.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Okay.
Is it adjustable? It can be adjusted, right? After you make it like that?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're going to have to add in the beginning, before asking any questions, in the very top of the survey, we'll have to say something about, we'll have to address any potential harm that can be done. This survey is just for, we're gathering information from blah, 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 blah. Don't anticipate, or we anticipate you have to say what possible harm it might be. We didn't get to that lesson, but that's what's going to happen to submit an IRB. have that.
Oh, isn't that lesson like next week?
I don't know. I can only handle 1 week at a time.
I was just looking, and I think it's next week. It talks about like ethics and stuff and how. So that's good.
Perfect, guys.
Sweet.
I did have one comment though. I just remembered because you're talking about demographics. So it seems like the information we're gathering mostly doesn't say as much about the person doing it. You know, the person that is driving and on phone. This is not really that we're directing questions towards. So it seems like too much demographic information is not really necessary, right? Because the only thing gives you that information, I don't know. I was wondering, it seems like really something really pertinent would be maybe what state you live in or what area you live in and what the population maybe or something like that, the rough population. People in rural areas, you know, there's barely anything. Like I'm on a road with lava fields and nothing, and we live in the middle of just lava and grass and wild growth and nothing. So I really don't have very much information for people to look at and stuff. I'm supposed to go to town. But so I feel like that kind of demographic questions would be really pertinent if you live in a bigger city or if you live in a where is it that you gathered information from?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's really good.
Yeah, because being from California, I see a lot more distracted driving in California than I do when I'm up to school in Idaho, just because people always multitask and drive in Idaho. I mean, in California.
Very true.
But yeah, that sounds good. I just had one last thing. Let me see if I can find it. So I just asked the teacher a question the other day about, like, since we're collecting data that others have observed. And she said it's not ideal, but as long as we identify that there will be biases in our data and include that in our write-up, it should be fine. So we just have to remember that when we get to the write-up, that there will be some biases in that since we are collecting data of others' observations. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we can't ask them like, that makes sense.
Yeah, perfect. It's like you asked already. You're required.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to get down a path and then
Have to start over.
Yeah, exactly.
once,
Oh,
so-
crap.
Okay, but sounds good. Does anyone have any more questions or anything? With our hypothesis, do we want to say that we think that drivers are more distracted or less distracted with the creation of technology?
Wow, that's a really good one already. I don't know which one to go with. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because like Bluetooth, like less distracted than, but
I'd say more distracted. Because even when you're using Bluetooth, you're still distracted.
Yeah.
Like you
That's
have to
true.
turn it on, you have to connect it, you have to do all that stuff.
True. Yeah.
Well, it depends. It's kind of just like talking. Well, it is coded as a distracted behavior to talk with your passengers in a car. And I don't know about everyone's device, but mine is just right on the steering wheel. It's just one button to answer my phone, one to turn it off, one to talk to my phone and tell it dial something. And so
That's
it's
nice.
barely anything more than talking to somebody in the car. Like I think more than I talk on this phone, but and that's pretty distracting.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause there's lots of things that can be distracting. But
But that's fine because we can say that our hypothesis is that drivers are more distracted with more technological advances, and then our null could just be the opposite of that, that they're less distracted because of the technological advances.
Yeah.
I like it. Cool.
Perfect.
Awesome, guys. Okay, that was
Sweet.
my last thing. Anyone else have anything else?
I don't think
So
so.
just have everyone get on and type in some survey questions.
Yeah, and that's not due till
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday. Yeah, and then if someone can send an email to all of us and include Josephine and just say, hey, this is kind of what we talked about. Here's our research question and hypothesis, and then add some survey questions. That would be great.
Sounds good.
But besides that, I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Sweet.
Anything else? Okay. Be safe driving, Christina.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
See ya.